Alright, so in this last video, I'm going to go through a few of the problems. There are a total of 10 problems. So you and a partner make a decision on which problems you want to work on after I go through a few of the problems. So of the 10 problems, I'd like you and your partner to do 5 of them. One of the 5 problems has to either be problem 9 or 10. So 5 problems, one has to be either 9 or 10. Then you have an activity called trigonometry pile-up, and that handout, that's homework, which will be due on Wednesday. I'll be collecting it on Friday. The triangle pile-up will have Pythagorean theorem problems, right triangle trig, and non-right triangle trig problems. So you have lots of rules available to you, and so you're trying to find a final x and a final y value at the top of the activity, but you have to work through a lot of problems to get there. So I'll take questions on the activity on Wednesday if you have any, and then I will, if you're done and want to turn it in, that's great, but I will be collecting it on Friday of this week. Alright, so back to the activity. So problem number 1 is our first problem we're going to look at, and then problem number 2, and then problem number 8. So if you go ahead and get problem number 1 set up and complete problem 1, and then I'll go through the problem, and then do the same thing with problem 2, and then finally problem 8. So turn the video off, turn it back on when you're ready to go through problem 1. Alright, so we are looking for side AB, which is opposite angle C. So that means this is the side we're looking for. We're ending the equation with the side, again, opposite the angle that we're given. So 29 squared plus 13 squared minus 2 times 29 times 13 times the cosine of 41 degrees. And 41, again, is opposite side AB, which is also lowercase letter c. So in solving these problems, again, I would suggest just doing all in one big step on your calculator. So end up with approximately 440.949. So take the square root of that. Going to get an answer of almost 21, so 20.999. Alright, problem number 2, same thing. If you have not completed it, go ahead and set the problem up, and then turn the video back on when you are ready to continue. Alright, so this problem here, again, here's the angle. So this is the side we're looking for. So it's lowercase a. It's in this opposite side A, or side BC as the triangle's marked. So we have 30 squared plus 21 squared minus 2 times 30 times 21 times the cosine of 123 degrees. So again, expect that in the cosine 123, since we're past the y-axis, that the cosine here is going to give us a negative answer. So with this subtraction problem out here, it should end up being addition. But again, you can put the whole problem in as one big problem. The calculator should be able to handle that without any problems. There's that negative I was talking about. So under multiplication, we'll end up in an addition problem. So hopefully you got approximately 2027, and take the square root of it. Hopefully you got a final answer of about 45.025. And the last one, this one here, we're looking for angle B. So once you work on this problem here, and then turn the video back on. If you get stuck, maybe the first part of the discussion will help you get enough information to finish it. So this one's a little bit different than problem 1 and 2, which is one of the reasons why I'm asking you, of the 5 problems you're doing on the last 10, that problem 9 or 10 is one of the 5 problems. Alright, so they're asking for angle B, and so if I have looking for angle B, I need all 3 sides. because law of cosine, for missing angle, that means I need to have the three sides be able to use the formula. I don't have any opposite side angle pairs, so that means law of sine cannot be used in this problem. So the first step to be able to find this angle is that we have to find this side first to get to the three sides. So since we are given the angle at A, then that means we're looking for side A. And once I find side A, then I'll have the three sides, which will allow me to find angle B. So if you didn't get the problem started, this is where we're going to begin so that we can get to angle B. So this is going to be a two-step problem, in that we have to find a side length first, and then the angle comes from that. So complete the problem again. When you're finished, turn the video back on. Alright, so since we're finding side A, so that means 143 degrees go here, so these have to be opposites. So 22 squared plus 17 squared minus 2 times 22 times 17 times the cosine of 143 equals A squared. Since again we're past that the y-axis, you should expect that answer to be negative. So in multiplication, we're going to end up with an addition problem. So final answer here is approximately 37.019. So for cosine of the angle, to find the angle B, that means we're going to be using all three sides now. So I'm going to go ahead and put here the 37.019, it's an approximation, and then I'm going to erase everything else. So since we are looking for angle B, then that means the side that I'm going to end, or the side opposite that length, is 17. So when I set this problem up, the 17 has to be the subtraction part of the problem. So it's going to be 22 here, 22 times the 37.19. I want the one with the positive over minus the 17. So 22 squared plus 37.019 squared minus 17 squared, all over 2 times 22. I just lost the 22. Let's type it in. Times the 37 point. So if I get the numerator, it's going to be approximately 1,565. My denominator is going to be approximately 1628. So then I'm going to do inverse cosine of this. Alright, so inverse cosine of 1565.379. And then 1628 .836. So if we got an angle measurement of 16.046 degrees. So we'll go ahead and see if the This would give me a similar answer. So 16.046. So, alright, so that'll be the end of the video, second video. So you have 5 problems to do in the handout. 9 or 10 has to be one of the 5 problems. And then work with your partner on the trigonometry pileup, which again is due on Wednesday, collect on Friday. There is a new Delta Math assignment for this week, 1.3 that's posted. 1.2 was due on Sunday, and it will close this coming Sunday. So if you have any questions, you can pose those questions in class on Wednesday.